quick, don't want to take up too much of your time. Right now I'm a little bit sick and the intro that I shot I didn't really like, so obviously this video is about investing. It's a mukbang. It's a pretty long video, so get yourself some popcorn, maybe some food and a wine. And oh yeah, let me also just show you guys a nice little cheap red wine that I like to get. There you go, get some of that.
Alright, so are you in the stock market?
Yeah. I could be a little bit more consistent.
Could be a little more consistent.
Could be a little more consistent.
You want to share like your investment history?
Investment. So I started like trading. Or do you want me to go like back, or you want me to just start from like when I really started trading?
Do whatever you want.
All right. So I started with like crypto. This is like 2017. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. It was just like, or 2016. It was just like, oh, Bitcoin. Bitcoin was crazy back then. Like Bitcoin. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna just buy some Bitcoin. Whatever. All right. That went south, right? Because like I got it at the top of the market. Now I know that. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just chill off of this. And then I'd say when I got I think a lot of things changed when I got my internship. I was like, okay, I'm making a little bit more money. I'm gonna start investing. So I opened up my Robinhood account. Been trading on that like since 2019. Yeah, 2019. And then once the pandemic hit, a little bit before that, I started getting into options. So that's kind of like what I do now. But like I said, could be doing that more consistently.
Got it.
Could definitely be doing that more consistently.
I got into stocks about a year ago. It was when COVID hit.
Yep.
And I was getting told by my sister, hey, we should definitely get into the stock market right now. I'm like, why? Well, because COVID is happening. All the stocks are dropping.
Tanking, yeah.
So that is the best time to buy. Best time to buy is when the stocks are low. So we can get into the stocks FAQ. A lot of people don't know much about the stock market.
Right.
So what is the stock market? And essentially, the stock market is a place you can go and invest in financial freedom. It enables buyers and sellers to make trades off of shares of publicly listed companies.
So I mean, what I see the stock market though, it's like, I don't know, it's pretty much like you're getting like a small part of everybody's business. And I like to think of it like a person to person. I feel like everybody makes things too big, right? So like, I'm just like, you know what, Lou? I like your idea. You seem like a pretty smart person. I'm gonna invest $100 in you. And hopefully, you don't lose my money. hopefully I get something back from it. But it's like giving out a loan. That's what I look at it. Like just everybody giving out a small loan to use businesses.
Right. Another frequently asked question that most people want to know about the stock market is, what are shares?
Yeah.
Alright. So you can think of shares as a fraction of ownership of the company.
Right.
You buy into their company and they're allowed to freely use your money in an effort to make a profit in their business and in your wallet. The more money they make, the more money you make.
Respectfully.
The more money you give them, the more money you make.
Yeah.
People who own shares are shareholders. I know that's like a common phrase you would hear in videos, especially on the media, on the news, when they're talking. They're saying, oh, these shareholders. Shareholders are simply people who put millions of dollars into stocks. And they're always watching every day, making sure my investments.
Those serious ones. People like me and you. So I don't know if you watch every single day. But
I do not. I'm not a millionaire.
Yeah.
I do not make a majority of my money on the stock market.
Nah. I'm kind of just like most of you, set it and forget it. At least with the stocks. But yeah, those like, I know you know those, you probably get those, or you're on Robinhood. I think every platform does this though.
But I feel like before I should have started this FAQ. You might probably want to edit this into the front. I should probably give my background. I mean, I told you like my sister made me start during COVID.
Yeah.
But since I did start, I actually started with $2,000.
Okay, that's not bad. Pretty
started
good
with
actually.
$2,000, yeah. I started with $2,000, and over time, as I kept getting paid, I threw in a little more money.
Time out. How'd you get $2,000 off the rip?
Off the rip.
Was that from like the CARES Act money?
No,
No? Okay. I mean, that's what a lot of people were doing though.
no. That $2,000 was my money.
No.
I threw it in because I'm like, if it was in the beginning of COVID, everything dropped. You're just gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I threw $2,000 in,
Can't go
and
wrong.
over time, probably like over the course of 4 months, I ended up putting another $700.
Wait. So was this March 2020? April or like when was this?
This was May 2020.
Okay. Alright. Fine.
And over the course of time, I found a profit of over 300%.
Ooh, just off the stocks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just off of that money I made. I put in initially.
Yeah.
So I was doing really well. Still am doing well, but the stock market is not as everything's going down right now.
Yeah.
Today. But I'm glad I sold when I did sell because I made a handsome profit, and I
Yeah.
used that money again
Up and down,
to
up
go
and down.
right back into it.
So are you more like a swing trader, day trader?
I do not day trade.
Yeah.
I would like to get into day trading,
Mm-hmm.
but day trading is a lot more riskier.
Yeah. Well, tell the people what day trading is. Just and swing trading. Give a
Right.
little brief explanation for that.
So day trading is when
We're throwing all these terms out there. They're probably not even following.
day trading is when you buy into a stock with a large amount of money, and you are going to sell it the same day after like an hour or two. So it just racks up as much profit as it can, and before it drops, that's when you sell to make the maximum amount of profit you can in a day. And day traders, they end up making like anywhere from 10 grand to like 100 grand in
Yeah.
just like 3 hours. So it's really insane.
But wait. But just as quick as they make money, I feel
Just
like
as
they
quickly
could
as they
lose-
make
yeah,
the money, they could lose that money.
too.
So I would never recommend day trading to anyone who's just starting off in the stock market.
Facts.
I've been in the stock market for about a year. I'm still not 100%
Nah.
comfortable with trying to put up like 10 grand
I mean,
and doing something with it.
I've done a day trade here and there, but it wasn't intentional. You know what I mean? Like I didn't go into the option of the stock to be like, oh, I'm gonna sell it like within the day, like an intraday trade. It's just more like, okay, things popped off, you know, based on the charts and everything, based on the analysis. I got the money I needed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just hop out and not get too greedy. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. When you first started, like a lot of mistakes I made, especially last year, was just like, oh snap, I'm up 200%. Oh, I just want to get to 250. Oh, I'm up 500%. I want to get to 1,000. And then it just flips on me. And I'm like, damn, I should have just took the 250. Like,
Yeah, I know that. I've been there, done that, yo.
yep, mad emotional, greedy, impatient, all the mistakes of a young trader.
Yeah. The problem a lot of people have with the stock market is that they never know when to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I don't know when to sell either.
Mm-hmm.
It's all based off of individual experience. Like, what are you doing with your account? How much money are you looking to make?
How much you willing to risk all that?
How long are you willing to invest?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of my stocks are for the long term.
Mm-hmm.
I do have some. I've also invested in cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
I do have stocks which I
Damn,
probably
well,
will.
we done dogged the Nuggets. Oh, you ain't took four.
Oh, I didn't realize it was for both of them. My fault.
What you mean? Yo.
I saw. For some reason, I thought there was two.
Damn, now you good. This four.
Alright,
Nuggets will be slapping.
you know, I low key. But you mentioned something about like swing.
Oh, you're swing trading.
I actually don't know what swing trading is.
So like, swing. So like, you know how we said day trading is you know, I just like day trading is pretty fast. I'd say like swing trading is like in the middle between like the long term and the day trading as far as like pace.
Okay.
So like the swing trading, you more, let's say you hop into like, I'm gonna use concrete examples. Let's say you buy Netflix today, right? And you might wait out like a month, 2 months, 3 months before you like realize your profit, before you sell the stock. It's more of like, what you call it? It's a longer game, essentially. It's a longer game. But you're not waiting a year. I would wait a year.
Okay.
Most of the time when I swing trade, it's like a month to 3 months. I don't think I've ever gone past 2 low key. Like I said, I'm also a little greedy sometimes.
My original investment from like last year, May, it's still in there.
Yeah.
My investments that I've been moving my money around was around the cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
I got very lucky with Dogecoin because I bought into Dogecoin like last year when it was like a fraction of a penny.
And I was hearing about that. I was like, oh whatever. There's this other one I learned about Bat. I think it's like browser called Brave.
Brave.
Yeah.
I've heard of it actually.
You heard of Brave?
Yeah.
It's like this internet browser, and essentially you watch ads. I think that's how it goes. You watch ads, or you have the option to watch ads, and if you watch them, you get like Brave, like cryptocurrency. So you know how YouTube and Google, like they force all these ads on you?
Yeah.
They give you the option, but they like reward you with this cryptocurrency. But the cryptocurrency is like mad small, maybe like 20 cents or something. Or like 30 cents or some small fraction, but as more people get into it, you know it's gonna grow.
Alright, yo, cause I'm trying to move off of Robinhood.
Yeah.
Robinhood has this thing where like you don't necessarily own, especially with crypto, you don't own the crypto you buy off of Robinhood. It's kind of like, I don't know too much about this, but I've heard people talk about it. Like with Robinhood, the cryptocurrency you purchase is technically owned by them. Like, if you were to try to move to another platform with that cryptocurrency, you could not.
Even if you pay like a fee?
You could not.
Nah.
It's only on that Robinhood
on that
platform.
platform.
So it's like they technically own your crypto.
Yeah.
And even when there was a whole spike recently with the Dogecoin and Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin was at like 60K, and Dogecoin was going up like 70 cents. Robinhood would not allow people to sell their cryptocurrencies. So
why not?
Like, why not?
Yeah.
Because the traffic was a lot. There was a lot of people moving, blah blah blah.
I get that.
But at the same time, if they're able to do that, they're messing with your money.
No, but wait. A lot of platforms do that though. You know,
A lot of platforms.
I don't know about crypto, but with stocks, whenever there's like too much volatility, they like kind of put a halt on stuff.
All of them do that?
Yeah. So even when like the GameStop and what was it? I think AMC, like in February, March. Right? Yeah, when all that blew up, everybody was looking at Robinhood like, why are you putting what was it, like holds on people's stocks? Why aren't you allowing people to buy and sell? But TD Ameritrade was doing the same thing. It's just Robinhood, you know, the newcomer on the block. They want to give them a bad rep, but
What other companies are there besides like Robinhood?
you got like, so if we're talking just mobile investing, I'd say like Webull, Robinhood. What's the other one? And I can't think of it right now. But yeah, Webull and Robinhood are two of the biggest ones that I know off the top of my head. Then you have like Ameritrade and Charles Schwab and all that stuff. Fidelity.
Cause I gotta move on from Robinhood. Do some other investments.
Oh, like if you're looking to do crypto, I think Coinbase is like
everyone's saying Coinbase.
Because any of the other platforms, it's a little shady, I think. You know, it's a little shaky.
That's the same with Robinhood.
Yeah, it's a little shaky.
It's shaky.
But stock-wise, I think Robinhood is good. But crypto,
I didn't know that all these platforms could just like hold your sell.
yeah, I
whatever.
mean,
Like
it's kind of protection too. It's supposed to so Robinhood's. You gotta think Robinhood
protection
is
of
tailored
who though?
for the customers, for like me and you, because you gotta think Robinhood's meant for like beginners. right? It's supposed to be like an easy access into trading.
I actually heard differently because like when like the stocks for GameStop and AMC was blowing up, a lot of people on Wall Street were losing a lot of money.
Yeah, you
So
I'm back.
it's like
So.
all got Rona, bro.
I mean,
A lot of Wall Street was losing their money. So people were saying, they have these, I don't know, they have this set up so the people at Wall Street don't lose so much money because there's a way of making money in the stock market where, I don't remember exactly how it works. But essentially,
we're talking about shorting the stock.
yeah, shorting.
Yeah.
Stock shorting.
That's options, pretty much. So like, what they were doing, what you're talking about is they were how did it go again?
I know, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, now I think I remember now. So they were betting against the stocks, saying that they weren't going to go up.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of like the Wall Street bets people, they do their research. A lot of this is public data, yada yada.
Yeah, they know like
Yeah.
GameStop, AMC is going out of business.
Yeah. Well, I mean 100%, but they're just trolling. That's the thing.
No, but that's exactly why these are safe to do these short strips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you would assume they. Well, they should be. They should be. But
Until Reddit kicked it.
yeah. So the guys over at Wall Street Bets did that, but
At the same time, so it goes back to my point. Who are they really trying to protect? The consumer, like us individuals that are putting little money out there, or
it's a little controversial. It's a lot of very intricate, I feel, because I think it was like months ago, so I don't remember. But hold on. I think Robinhood was like a part owner or in some type of partnership, some type of collaboration with some company that was like invested in like one of these big Wall Street firms. But so that one, I don't know. That one, they might be a little shady. I'm not gonna lie to you. But in general, they have that power to do that. Because even last year when, well, maybe you didn't see it when it was in May, but like last year, like March or April, when everything started tanking, like every single day, stocks were going, not even stocks, just the market in general, like the SPY, the Dow, all that stuff was going down like 7%. And you would just see trading just stop, like just go at a halt. And that's all in place because like, everything that happened with the Great Depression, it was all in place. They stalled for like 15 minutes whenever the stock market drops too much just to like, get everybody settled in, make sure nobody goes crazy. But, that one is a little shady. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now that I think about it, that one was a little shady.
excuse me. So there's probably some people watching who probably don't even know how the stock market works. So let me give you the 411 on that. One thing about the stock market, there are multiple stock markets, right? There's the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah.
There's NASDAQ.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones we're gonna be focusing on because all the other ones, honestly, don't pay attention to them. Especially if you're afraid of getting into the stock market.
Yeah.
The New York Stock Exchange is where you're gonna want to start off. The market is mainly based on demand, and there are plenty of factors that could sway a single stock. So during like crazy times like these with COVID, the market tends to move together, but it's not always like the same. Like right now, if you pull up Robinhood, it's the weekend, so things have paused. But I was watching it like yesterday on Friday when it's open.
Yeah.
All my stocks are down. Like all of them hit that literally like that.
I don't even know why I traded yesterday, low key. That goes back to like just being emotional, I guess. I'm just like, I just want to trade today, so I'm gonna trade.
Yesterday is not a bad idea if you bought in rather than sell.
Well, no, I bought in too early. That's the thing. I know for a fact I bought too early.
Yeah. Because I mean, I've seen people be successful in the stock market. I've seen people fail a little bit. It happens. but you gotta do it. You gotta learn. You gotta learn.
I think everyone has those good and bad times. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
100%. I think it's kind of just we just say you have your ups and downs, like it's hills and valleys kind of stuff.
Definitely.
I would just say, like, for me, again, I learned through my greediness. I learned through my impatience. Just don't put too much money. Don't put more money than you're willing to lose. Right?
Yes.
That's the key.
But at the same time, don't be afraid to put in money.
Oh, no, don't be afraid.
to put in money. But think of this like, if I lost this amount of money today,
yeah,
would it impact me?
Yeah, exactly.
If the answer is yes, you're putting a little bit too much.
Right.
If the answer is no,
you can put a little more.
Yeah,
Simple as that. Simple as that.
You gotta. It comes with a little bit of risk, but I promise you, the reward is worth it.
Bigger risk, bigger reward, right?
Yes, sir.
Like, I don't know. I think a lot of trading, to be honest, is just like emotional, very mental. That's what, like, a lot of things. It's like 95% mental. Because at the end of the day,
It's all in your head.
it's literally all in your head, bro. Like,
All in your head. You're just
you'll
like,
see-
should I sell? Should I not? I don't. Do I
right,
hold? Like,
right. And then you see it shoot up, and you're like, oh my god, it could
I
go up
should
more.
have. That's the biggest thing.
Or it
Everyone is
shoots
always,
down.
I should have. I should have. I should have.
Yep.
Yeah, I
You
should have
can't-
put
you
in
can't-
more.
You also can't change
should've
what
sold
happened
it.
in the past. You just gotta learn from it and then, like, move forward.
Exactly.
Investing has so many lessons. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But it's we make it sound overwhelming, but it's actually very easy
Nah.
to like do. It's very easy to get into. It's very easy to keep up with. We did mention like the stock market is closed on the weekend. Yes, the stock market does have a time where it's open and closed. It is open from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day.
Yeah.
Monday to Friday.
Then you have
Weekends
after hours,
always
too.
closed. After hours, yeah. There's the
Yeah,
after
46,
hours.
yeah.
Cryptocurrency is always available for trading, no matter what time of day,
Yeah.
any day, 24/7.
Yeah, that's the beauty of that. And Forex too, but that's,
I don't even know much about Forex.
I feel like Forex gets a bad rap. Like, it's a legit thing, right? I know people who do it for real,
Oh, it's everywhere.
but you have those, just like with anything though, you have those people that are like, again, shady and, like, kind of scammy with it,
Yeah.
or not even scammy. Let me not use that word, but like,
But every time I hear people doing like Forex, they do it with like a team of people.
that's like, it gets a bad connotation though. That's the thing. But people do that with investing too. That's the thing. With stocks.
I never hear no one doing Forex on their own.
Oh no, I know.
You know, with stocks,
Do I
you
want to
can do
drop
this on your own.
names? Do I want to drop names? I mean, it's not bad if I drop names.
Nah,
Right?
you're not putting no one on the spot, are you?
Nah. I mean, I think most people know. Lawson. Yeah, Lawson. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Lawson
Lawson
does.
might do it.
Yeah, Lawson does for it.
He does Forex?
Yeah, like he actually just got back into it. So.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Alright, yo.
Yeah.
my
Matter
dude
of fact,
Lawson.
hold up. I'm gonna drop Lawson's. He a barber too. I'm gonna drop
Yeah,
his.
Lord
I'm gonna
of
drop
Barber.
his IG down there. So you
Yeah,
gotta check
bro.
him
Lord of Barber, he my dude, bro.
out.
Yo.
No, that's my guy. Oh,
But
God.
did you do anything into Forex? Did you get into Forex?
Nah. He wanted me to get into it, but I was just like, again, I was sticking to my options. I'm like, let me just learn this, figure this out before I like go into something completely new, be like doing too much. Because like each market's a little bit different. That's what I'm understanding. Like,
Yo, one of my sisters tried to drag me to Forex.
yeah,
Yo, I was looking into it. I was like, wait, this is quite a bit. I don't know. Let me.
it's a lot.
Let me stick to my stocks, yo. I don't need to do no Forex yet.
Yeah. Like that's my. Cause it's funny. Like I get options a lot more than he gets Forex, and then he gets Forex a lot more than I get options. But like, and he got me into like the whole technical analysis thing. Before I used to just trade off the news, like just, or just like, you know what, this makes sense. You start reading the charts, you're like,
Yeah, a
This
lot
is
of
legit.
what my stock decisions come from. I speak to people. I know two people who in real life who mainly make all their money off the stock market.
yeah,
So they just live off of the stock market and they like do nothing else. Maybe like little things on the side, nothing else.
Yeah.
So I stick with them. They always have great advice.
yeah.
If you know anyone who invests a lot of money into the stock market, be their friend.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
they know how it works and they are willing to let you know as well. You just gotta ask.
yeah.
Like
And just surround yourself around people that like just surround yourself about people who are actually like into it too. Because I don't know if you have the same problem, but my challenge is just like consistency. And then, I get those moments where it's like, I'm out of trading for like a month, I'm out of it for 2 weeks. But if you got people around you that's like doing it, they're like, yo, I done made $100 off of this today, and then like, oh, you should check this out. It kind of like motivates you, keeps you in the loop.
I don't know, but I did that a little bit, but some people kind of became a little resentful. They're like, he's making money on the stock market. He keeps going, he's making money. I don't got money to put into the stock market. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You're just not saving it.
Yeah.
Everyone has money to put into the stock market.
You don't need to put a lot. Yeah, you don't need to put.
You do not need to start off with a lot. You do not need to start off with a lot.
Or you can even just slow yourself into it. Like, even if, let's say you're working minimum wage, you only got $50. You save $50 until you get up to 200, and then start off with 200. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of ways you can do it.
I know in the beginning, like I said, I just dropped 2 G's from the jump.
Alright.
It was months of planning
before
before I threw in the $2,000. I wasn't like, yo, one day, oh, the stock market looked good.
Yeah. Just drop 2 G's in here. Like, we don't got money like that.
Nah. I was talking to people. I was making up a whole plan, seeing what was the best place to invest. And actually, we gotta talk about the best companies to invest in.
Okay. All right.
When it comes to the stock market.
Okay, so if you made it this far, I just want to say thank you. And don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. And if you want to see, again, more of these open style conversations that I just had with people, or if I'm supposed to do one about myself with y'all, just drop a comment down there. Let me know. Again, really like shooting these kind of videos.